I need to make sure the audio's on.
Oh.
I need to make sure the audio's on. I made sure the audio's on. Hello, everyone! I'm a professional. Welcome, everyone, to Hero Complex. Thanks for hanging out while we were dealing with some back-end stuff, so we're a little bit late. It just means we'll run like 20 minutes over to keep our time, close to the same. We'll just have everyone do a real quick intro. Who you are, who you playing, and then we'll get started. Let's start randomly in the middle this time. Sinan, who are you? Who you playing?
Who me?
Yeah, you.
Not ready to.
No, the
Yes.
other
Hi.
Sinan.
I'm Sinan. I'm not used to going first. I'm Sinan. I play Cywarp. I think was the name I gave him. I haven't opened my character sheet yet. So I don't have the information in front of me. Cywarp have mind powers and can manipulate mind and feelings and emotions.
And it's
can feel
canon
other
that
people's
when
emotions
you
and go
do,
crazy.
you talk into each other's brains, and it's really cute.
Yeah. And so it can feel other people's emotions and go crazy. It's definitely a great power for a teenager to have. And the Reformed playbook, if that means anything, I think that was the name, the ex-villain thing. Hi, everyone. Happy to be here.
We
I
were
also
having
ran
a
here from across the other side of the city, so I might be a little sweaty right now.
well. We appreciate your dedication.
Mhm.
We were talking about escape rooms before this, so all of our minds are not on the game currently. We'll go to another just in the
We're
middle.
trying to recalibrate and just come back. Hang on.
Rob, why don't you go?
That's me. I'm Rob. I'm playing Quincy Sparks, the Brain, also known as Dev. And that's him. What he would do in an escape room, by the way, is 100%. He would get so hyper fixated and try to connect every piece of the escape room to every other piece that he would eventually become useless. Like he would solve some puzzles and then start to trying to link the puzzles like thematically and like into a final like puzzle, expecting there to be like some kind of really difficult final challenge, and just become functionally useless if not redirected.
Beautiful. A Bardy time. Ow! Oh, I just hit my foot.
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. I'm Barty Time, your internet ex-boyfriend. Don't worry. It was mutual, though. I'm playing my favorite boy, who is the star playbook, Mr. Brightside. He's here to just, keep things positive and bring a little light to your day. And murder.
He's never had a hostile thought ever once, ever.
Mm-mm.
Ever once.
Good vibes only.
Right. Moving on to Ruby.
Hey, how's it going? I was listening to Mr. Brightside. My name's Ruby. I am playing Kit, the one who, in an escape room, brings her brother, hoping that he will look at it in a much more pragmatic fashion, because the pieces clearly go together. They fit together very simply, and all you need to do is keep my focus on track and not make me lose focus to look at these other thematic things, because then I start wondering if there are ways to optimize it and make it better. Listen, we cannot go to escape rooms together.
Right, but the thing is, if you think about what thematically a lock is
my God.
and what combinations are, there's
Other people have to go. So I'm Ruby. I'm playing Annabelle Sparks, the joined playbook with the Brain, my twin brother.
Fun fact, Mr. Brightside was on the secret list of songs that were banned at our wedding. Rob and I had a secret list of songs that were banned at our wedding because I hate them. And Mr. Brightside is not that I hate it, it reminds me too much of the mistakes I've made in college. And I didn't want to deal with that. So
I get it.
it was on the list of you cannot allow a human being to play this. Also on that list was every group dance, such as the Cha-Cha Slide and the Cupid Shuffle. And the DJ did not like that. And we said, fine, if 3 separate people come up to you and ask for one of those songs, you may play it. And that's That's why none of those songs were played. Anyway, last but not least, Bees.
Hello, I'm Bees. Just loud guy on the internet. I will be playing Ash Forest, and fun fact, I completely forgot my hero name until about 2 minutes ago. My hero's name is Sage, and in an escape room, Sage would break off from the group immediately and go do his own thing. Not because he's a loner or anything. It's just because he's afraid of people seeing him like struggle with a puzzle or something, or just kind of just that fearful vibe of like failing at something and everybody being like, yeah, let's not leave him with anything to do, and he just So he would just he would sit, do his own thing, and then when he found something, just like kind of sneakily slide back into the group to drop off said item and then fade into the shadows again.
Beautiful. Love it. Impeccable.
Or maybe you'll need this.
I just want to. Hey, I found this key. It was in this box over there.
You're the one who checks on people's plants at a party.
Yep. Oh, 100%. 100%.
Also the
if we're
one-
talking about parties, I would show up there and just be like, hey, how's it going? How's it going? Do like that, the customary nods to everyone, and then immediately fuck off into a corner to like go towards houseplants and stuff.
And a cat.
And every time I go to, no, not even in my fantasy characters. Dogs, always.
Valid.
All right.
Valid.
But yeah, I would, Sage would go and like everybody notices like after parties that their plants are always fantastic afterwards. They're like looking better, doing better.
Beautiful.
Nobody really places two to two together.
Sage would also be the person to make sure no one pukes nor pours out their drink in a plant.
Oh yeah, in a plant. Yeah.
Like, absolutely not. Go do that on the concrete. Not even the grass. Get the fuck out. Anyway, welcome everyone to definitely an episode where a child is not in danger, Hero Complex issue 3. Where we last left off, the squad minus Annie was in... Sorry, I know those are perler beads, Ruby, but I thought you just had a bucket of gummy bears, and I was like, I want it.
No, but I have been stimming by just putting my hand into it, and can I say it's amazing?
That looks
Correct
so
opinion.
good. I would.
It's
Ooh.
so good.
All right, welcome back to a bunch of neurodivergents try and run a show. Welcome back. We're all neurodivergent, and we're all trying to keep things on track. Anyway, when we last left off, 4 of the 5 of you were down in the basement, in the sewers, in the underground, after a very tense conversation in the minds of Mr. Brightside and Cywarp. Sage got a text on his phone from a number he has not saved nor does he know, which simply said, "Get back home, SOS."
Anna,
Yeah, what's up?
I would like to get home, SOS.
Oh, cool. You can do that. I'm not even gonna make you roll for anything. You'll be able to.
Yeah, I don't
you-
even think I say anything to the group. I just kind of like
Howdy.
no. I think I like merge with a tree and then just like
Homer
just take
Simpson.
yeah, 100%. Just like everybody's like, oh man, we're okay. We did a good job, guys.
Hey,
That was a great like gone.
Everyone, so the scanner for Sage just went completely
Yeah.
to the opposite side of town. Did something happen?
They left in.
Would have I felt would have I
Hmm.
felt any emotions when
would have felt panic.
The Sage?
Panic, fear, confusion.
A little bit of gas.
Yeah, a little bit of gas. Yeah.
Wait, the fuck?
And then it's
what's
gone.
happening? I thought
Disappeared.
we did a good job. What?
You use the communicator like, Sage, are you in need of assistance?
I'm not gonna say anything. I need to find out what's going on first.
Well, that's not sketchy at all.
You know,
Our team member just
sometimes-
disappearing.
sometimes people just need to leave and handle
Yeah.
their own business. So
Maybe
if he needs
gonna-
us, he can call us.
Yeah, after feeling an intense amount of panic and worry,
Yeah,
I mean,
Kit.
we're basically, rebels, right? Like, you guys realize that we're against the status quo and probably want it, right? Like, this is kind of
really quick.
puts us in a position where we need to be a little overly zealous.
Yeah,
Pause.
Kit.
I'm gonna deafen the conversation and do a separate call with Sage. So I want this to keep going, but I'm gonna call Sage to check in and I'll parallel.
Bing, bing, bing. It's the Skype song. It's the Skype song.
So, but you all keep
Ding,
going.
ding.
Yeah, no, we're genius inventors, but we can't make a better Skype call sound.
Truly. Sage, you get a definitely legally distinct Skype call from Annie.
Like he stops for a second and goes to answer it, and then like pauses for a second and then just lets it ring because he needs to, before anything else. Is that ring loud or is it just
No, so
in my
it's
head?
like
It's just in your head.
it's an in
Okay.
in your communicator basically.
So-
Sage, as you approach your lovely home, your beautiful, lovely, beautiful, lovely, lovely home, all the lights are out. It's clear that bedtime curfew has occurred, except for one window. A window you know very well. A window of the room that is inhabited by perhaps the youngest member of your home, Janice.
Okay, I would like to.
Cry.
Yes. Is there a tree near that window?
It's dead. Like we established before, all of the plant life outside of this fucking place is
Yes.
dead. But yeah, it's there. You can climb up one.
So I would kind of like to continue what I was doing, go into that tree, and like anyone looking at the tree would just see the dead tree and then see one branch like start to move towards the window, and that branch still has life, or like has life again, and like like little sprouts of leaves as I travel towards it. And I would like to try and get in there sneakily.
Sure. Am I gonna make you roll for that? Probably not.
Oh my god, you're not having me roll for that? That means some shit is going down.
No, actually, I will have you roll to assess the situation.
Oh, don't change your mind now. We
Roll
already
plus
know you're up to
superior.
some tomfoolery shit.
I would never. I am an innocent little
Alright.
bean.
Oh, are we gonna do?
Who just likes to
no,
wear
we're gonna
black
do
lipstick for
digital
fun.
dice right now. We're gonna do digidice.
Very Charlie Morningstar, though. I dig it.
Okay, that is. Not
I
good. And you
have-
said plus what?
Superior. I've been
Superior.
just singing Hell's Greatest Dad in the most wacky and stupid voice as much as possible because it brings me joy. Would you get bees?
6.
Aw, you get experience. That's fun. As you try and push your way into this room, like opening it quietly, this is an old fucking house. So instead of like a nice, swift, like whoop, whoop, noise the window, it is an ee, scree, scree. Like it is metal against metal, wood creaking, the glass itself kind of like buckling a little bit inside. It is not quiet as you open the window and pop yourself into the room. The room seems empty. I love that I could just put emphasis on one word and everyone looks very concerned.
Yeah, because we know you.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Let me try and. Because this thing is being a butt. It is being a butt.
It's okay, I have Hell's Greatest Dad stuck in my head now.
There we go. All right. Cool. So it's just super creakington, and then I get in, and you said there's just nothing.
The light
no one
is
in the room.
the light is on, it seems to be
Uh-huh.
empty. The door is
Mm,
closed.
Ooh. I would like to use my. I would like to unleash my powers.
Ooh, okay, how so?
I would like to do what I did earlier, right before the start of the bug fight.
Okay.
I would like to tap into the wood of this house and see who's around me and like get a quick like radar blip of what's going on around me.
All right, go ahead
Just
and roll
pinging off of
to
all like wooden
unleash
surfaces.
your powers plus freak.
Oh, no.
I knew Wood is Dead Trees was gonna come at some point in this game. I knew it was coming.
All right, that is, you said plus freak?
Yeah, plus freak.
Hot damn, that's a 10, baby.
Alrighty, so to roll to unleash your powers, you do it. That's literally the only instruction on there. So as you touch into the wood of this creaky old house, drawing whatever little bits of plant life you can still get from it, you recognize everyone is asleep in their own beds. Like, you can see almost the layout of the house, except for Janice, who is currently in her closet. The door is closed. She's curled up in a little ball. She is currently in her closet. And it's not like a big walk-in closet. It's like a tiny hallway closet.
Yeah. Shit. I think I'm going to. Oh shit! I mean, I'm worried about her. So I was gonna say I'm gonna change out of my superhero costume, but no, I think I'm just gonna. Excuse me. I think I'll what I'll do just to make sure she doesn't freak out is I will send a small little like lilac underneath the door,
Oh.
have it pop up in the closet, and then yeah, kind of just like tap very gently on the door.
As the lilac kind of pops through, you hear the closet unlock, and just as it like it opens like an inch, just enough for you to be able to like peek through. But she has opened the door for you.
Are you okay? Young lady? I was sent here by Ash. He's worried. He said he got a text message and he's worried about you. Are you all right?
As you kind of push open the door, her expression changes multiple times. It goes from excitement, awe, to fear and panic immediately when she sees you. She was expecting Ash, so she kind of like backs herself back up into the corner and like is trying to close the door against you again without saying anything.
Wait. Can't. Oh. And he's like freaking out. Like she's has this happened before where she's like any other time has just shut herself in the closet.
Once, when she thought she was gonna get in trouble. She will kind of do this. She'll do this when she feels as though she's done something wrong, whether or not she has or not. But if she has like that feeling of guilt or like she's gonna get her ass whooped, she will hide her in the closet.
Oh, fuck. You know what? YOLO solo. I kind of just get down on one knee and I just look at her. I say, "Can you keep a secret?"
Nods like really timidly, just like in on herself, kind of like.
He'll sigh. And he'll take his mask off.
Immediately that look of fear drops, and she like it's confusion at first because it takes a moment for her to recognize who you are, and then it is relief and comfort as she like jumps forward and like holds on to you really tight.
Yeah, he just hugs her.
Tears begin
What's wrong?
streaming down her face. Just, I know I wasn't supposed to take a cell phone, but I really needed to talk to you because I don't know what's happening and I'm really scared.
No. You're fine. Well, you shouldn't have taken a cell phone, but what is going on? Are you okay?
I don't know. And she, like, scoots herself out of the closet a little and, like, goes up to the window and, like, looks around. There were people here earlier and they were looking for someone and I don't know who they were looking for, but then I hid because I thought maybe they were looking for me and then as she's like hyping herself up, panicking, hyperventilating, you can see her skin begins to glow. It begins to radiate off this kind of like light energy, just like gentle pulsations that kind of go with her like panicked talking. And then she like quickly shuts it down immediately, but she shuts it down a little too far. So what was like radiating light is now creating a small pocket of darkness around her.
I think he'll like his jaw just drops. And he just goes, it all makes sense now.
But Ash,
That's
there
why
are people.
my plants always did so well with you.
There were people looking for someone, and I don't know if they were looking for me, and I don't know what to do. Can you help?
No, look at me. Look at me. I will not let anything happen to you. Okay? I will do my best to protect you, and I mean I will do what I can to take care of you, okay? I don't care. That is, do not ever be afraid of that. What you can do is a gift, okay? And you are not a bad person. You are not a danger at all. And I know you. And unless it is a plate of chicken nuggets, you are not a danger, okay?
She kind of looks at you and then proceeds to go over to the light switch. To demonstrate yet another power she has recognized she has. As she touches the light switch, you can see the light itself above you physically move through the wires of the walls. You can see like this small spot of light moving through the wires of the walls into the light switch and then coalescing in her hand, so she has this like orb of light in front of you. The room is now dark and only lit by this small orb of light that this young girl is holding. If you touch it, it hurts.
Well, does it hurt you when you touch it?
No, like it's fine, but like, do you remember when we used to rub
if
our
I touch it, it hurts.
Yeah, remember when we used to rub our socks on
Yeah.
and then it would create a little shock?
Yeah.
Worse.
Oh, okay. Well, not touching that, but
She pops
just
it back
since we're
into the
showing
light.
things off,
She pops it back into
So-
the light socket and it goes back up.
since we're showing things off, ta-da! Like gestures to his outfits. So I can do this, and that little flower that he popped underneath the door, he just kind of like focuses, and it goes down into the wood, travels across, pops up in front of him, and just blooms. And then goes back, like reverts into a seed and just lays on the ground, and he picks it up, puts it in his hand, like moves it towards her, and then has it bloom again.
Like smiles and like does like a little happy like squeal like clap situation. And then her face becomes very like grave. The gravity of this situation has now hit this poor young girl as she looks at you with fear. Were they coming for you?
Don't think so. I'm almost completely sure that they weren't coming for you, because I think I am the only person in the world now that knows you have any kind of powers, and I promise I'm never saying anything. But I don't think anyone knows about my powers either. So I don't know. Do you have good control of your powers right now? No? Okay. I want to. Okay, let's first. We're gonna get a good night's sleep. Okay, because don't want to be cranky in the morning and be tired and not be able to focus on things. But we will definitely make out some time to work on control, and I will definitely do all I can to help you. I'm not exactly like a professional, but I will just teach you what I know about controlling my powers to help you. But yes, so right now I don't think they were after you. You are safe. Thank you for calling me. we have to figure. I will figure out how to put this phone back. And you just get some sleep, and we will talk more in the morning.
Can I show you one more thing that I don't know what it means, but maybe you know what it means?
Sure.
She scuttles under her bed, like fully just like yeets herself under the
Yeah.
bed, full like just toes out, grabs a small box and pulls it out. It's like an old shoebox, and it is covered in dust. And as she opens it, there are 2 golden gauntlets that, if anyone was familiar with our previous game, recognize as the Argo. I don't know where these came from, but they have been with me ever since I've been here, and I don't know what's happening, and I don't really know what they are. Do you know what they are?
Not a trust, throw them out. No, I'm just playing. No.
If you
So,
want to try and figure out what they are, you will need to assess the situation.
I
You're
would
not
very
familiar with
much
them.
like to assess the situation. I'm not assessing that situation.
That situation is gone.
Yeah. What am I adding to that?
Plus
Superior.
superior.
Oh, okay, that's a +0. So we have a high score of 4.
Ooh, you get experience.
Yeah.
Remember when you get 5, you can level up.
Yeah.
You have no idea what these are. They're very shiny, they're old looking, like really old looking. But they are. Oh. Someone else who you work with might know what they are.
Yeah.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Shoot.
Cough, cough. Y'all
never
have already
seen those
not
before.
taken plot points that I've tried to get you to take before. Cough, cough. Please, for the love of God, take this plot point. Cough, cough.
Yeah, I think maybe you should just leave it under your bed and we forget about it.
Fucking
I think
hate
that's the...
The game's done. We're done.
No, I've never seen those before. How long have you had them? You said,
Since I've been here.
and like you found them under your bed?
No, like I think they came with me. Keeping in mind she's young.
Do you-
She's like 7, I think is what we said. So, and she's been here for like 2-3 years, so she probably has no idea where they came from. They probably came with her when she just brought a bunch of shit from where she was before.
Okay. Can I hold on to them and try and find out more about them?
She like looks concerned to leave the side of these things. I feel like they're really important.
I know. It's, you know what? How about this? For now, we'll keep them under the bed, and we'll keep them there. You keep them safe. I won't say a word. And I'll ask some people I know that are good at learning about these things, and then if they can help, then can I show them to them?
Mhm.
Perfect. All right. Perfect. So yes. Can I have the phone, please?
Oh, yeah, she like picks up hands it.
Thank you. And
It's like one of those
get
shitty
some
Firefly
sleep.
flip phones. Like it is
Yeah.
a garbage phone.
Get some sleep now, okay?
Uh-huh. And she like
Okay.
jumps into bed, and then you watch, instead of turning out her light, she will just simply snap a finger, collect that ball of energy that has come from her light source, and extinguish it in her hand.
Question. I look at her and I go, question.
Answer.
Name a fruit.
Strawberry.
And I'm like, all right, good night. And as I like walk out of her room and close the door, her room smells like strawberries.
Oh, precious. As we are coming too late at night, I'm going to go through everyone and just let me know if your character is doing anything in particular as you are heading home, going to bed, things like that. I will have little scenes as we all have our characters get ready for bed at night. We will start with Mr. Brightside. What is he doing when he gets home?
Immediately goes to check the blog to see if anything has happened. I believe you said that someone had they had posted it and it had a bit of a negative spin to it.
Yes, so the photo of you was posted to the Daily Chew, basically saying, "Our superheroes are back, but are we safe?"
Mhm.
It was a catchier headline than that, but you can't make me remember what happened 2 weeks ago.
I'm going to take that picture and then put it on the blog, and it just says, "Man, I wish some people would be able to see a brighter side to this light, and just leave it at that.
Okay. Anything else he does before he goes to bed?
Oh goodness. I think. Yeah, I think it's just a moment of just like he has a like sifter glass, but it's just filled with juice because he's not gonna drink. But he's just sitting there like on the toppled couch, just like looking at the room and just drinking and just watching and remembering the scene of that night over and over and over again in his head before he finally just like stands up, glass is empty, and goes to bed.
I love a snifter full of juice. We love it.
Yeah,
He's got his sleepy girl mocktail going on, and I love it.
exactly. You know what? It's probably sleepy time tea, right?
Impeccable. Beautiful. All right.
Love someone ominously sipping sleepy time tea.
Exactly.
Pensively sipping sleepy time tea is beautiful. Dev and Kit, I'll let you both kind of go together because I assume one of you will find the other before bed.
I am waiting for Quincy to get home. I am in
it'd be
pajamas.
instant.
Oh yeah, I'm in pajamas. I have a hot chocolate for myself. What's your favorite like nighttime tea?
Oh God. Honestly, we're gonna go fully opposite of Rob the person and say that he would drink decaf coffee because he drinks coffee all the time. Um,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
so he would have a decaf coffee because he's become really attached to the taste, but is like shouldn't drink one
You know
at
what?
bedtime.
Then here's what it is. I
Okay.
think both of our characters are absolute caffeine addicts. For you, it's coffee. For my character, it's the chai tea lattes, and Jeff makes the decaf at night. So I have our decaf
Yes.
drinks.
Perfect.
It's already good to go. You come in, I'm in like slippers and everything else here.
Oh, wow. Okay, maybe
Hey,
we should switch next time. This looks great.
I mean, I gotta admit, it was nice in the chair for a change.
Yeah,
Yeah. Did I do okay though?
you did
I feel like
awesome.
I feel like I was on mute at least 4 or 5 times.
No, you did great. Honestly, it was really great to have you. I mean, I was really nervous with the idea of not having you around. Uh, but that helped
Can
a
you handle
lot.
yourself?
Wow, I mean, I mean, yeah, maybe, but
Hey,
it's
what's
not the
up?
same. Well, it's not the same without you. I mean,
Well, I'm gonna be there next time. Just
yeah.
moms.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I was gonna say though, I feel like I want to look into other. I'm trying to think how to put this. I've been trying to think of ways to potentially take things offline. I don't know if it's possible, but like I'm thinking way too broad scope. I need to zoom in closer, don't I? I'm
Yeah,
doing this thing again.
let's
Am I doing
define
the
let's
thing?
define offline real quick.
Sorry. I've been
Like,
thinking a lot about the watches. Like
yeah, yeah.
I felt really crappy about some of the stuff that has happened recently. I saw a woman in the market the other day. Like, I think that her power is straight up involuntary. And the
Yeah,
freaking bracelet went off. I don't know.
I'm
Just,
gonna tell you this a whole thing went on in school today, actually. It um same kind of deal. I think, yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, no. Well, it was like it was, it's like Remembrance Day kind of hoorah ageist kind of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But then like the art teacher, her her system went off. So and I agree. There's got to be something about the underground blocking the signal that we can maybe use. Um,
I
something.
I don't know. I feel like right now at this point we're just spouting theories.
Yeah.
I'm sure that we'll be able to actually think more lucidly in the morning, but
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it out loud. I know we joined this thing and we haven't really talked about it. I think we fucked up.
Yeah.
You don't have to say anything, but if you want
I
one. And she pulls out a little pack of cigarettes and puts them down and says, I picked them up off Fernando last week. Tell mom's nothing.
I think I think I just need to get some rest, first. But y- you know, whatever level and severity of mistakes we may made, we're gonna make it right. We're gonna fix it and do everything we can. So
I mean, we can try and help, but looking at how everything is right now, I don't know how much can be fixed.
yeah. But there's always a workaround in the code. Um, you just have to really look in there. Uh, Sometimes forever,
We'll
but
get there.
yeah,
Right now, it's just figuring out how to get there, but we will do the damage control.
yeah.
I and if you could do me a favor and just keep an eye on me. I think that some of the other shit that's been happening has been getting weirder. So,
Yeah, you know I've always I mean I'm always got your back, and I'm always gonna do everything I can to make sure you're okay. And like this is your twin brother. You've noticed like not making a ton of eye contact on during a lot of this conversation, but does make like direct, like very sincere, earnest, like no matter what.
As you two are finishing up this conversation, the PA system that is in your house starts. There's a red light at the bottom that starts blinking. You know that red light at the bottom is one of your moms has heard you both up past your bedtime, and that's the go the fuck to sleep light. That's the loving. I hear you both up. There's no reason you should be up. Go get your 8 to 9 hours of sleep. Blinking light.
okay, mom.
The red light of doom. Can't escape it, even with all this going on, I guess.
I know. All right. Good work. Have a good night.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, yeah. Um, get some really good rest, okay? I hope that you should feel better in the morning, you know?
I mean, I feel better now. I just apparently need to, never think too hard about things if I feel like I'm going to throw up. Apparently, that's just how I'm going to get through life now.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
learned that today, which was fun.
you, say hi to the Sandman for me, all right?
You got it, weirdo. Night.
Good night.
Head off to your separate rooms for sleep.
And
Sinan.
to be clear, GM,
Yeah.
I, as a play the plan, as my character, would like to try to assist my twin with these issues they've been having over the night. All-nighters slash up till very wee hours in the morning.
Roll to
Not
unleash your
something-
powers.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's also
Experience?
3. Yeah,
Have fun!
so I got a 5 total.
As you are attempting to assist your twin, you recognize there is damage done beyond your current knowledge of repair. There is
Oh.
damage done to Kit from bringing Kit's consciousness back that has completely not erased the memories of it, but is creating a negative linkage between those past memories and trying to bring them back up. It seems like every time that is activated, attempting to bring up that specific group of memories, her brain short circuits a little bit. Just like a
feedback loop.
smidge. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
And you
Great.
know, it was probably because you rushed the job when you were starting to do it. Maybe panic.
Great.
Anyway, Cywarp, what does it look like when you head home to go to sleep?
Wow. I just realized I never thought about this one. Yeah, I just
I don't think you ever
kinda-
gave me like a parent situation or a house situation, so it's
Yeah, we never really talk about that. I just realized that.
I think in my head, my
Uh.
canon has always been that you sleep on the pull-out couch in the Golden Prophet's office. That has always been my head canon.
Sure. For now, let's say I do that to avoid going to home.
Perfect.
Going home. And that will be the case until you and I will establish what my
Perfect.
house is like, and then we can do that.
I think the Golden Prophet has set aside one of her like little back rooms, and it looks just like the world's shittiest apartment. There's a pull-out couch, there is like a side table with one lamp, there's no other lighting, there's nothing but like bookshelf on bookshelf on bookshelf in that room. You're kind of stuffed in a storage room, is what I'm picturing. Like in boxes, and there's a pull-out couch.
And where is this? Like, is this in her office? Or
Yeah, so you have to go all the way up, and you have to like pass through like the entirety of the like main section of. You're like in a back corner of her office. Mainly, she probably could have put you somewhere closer to the front door to give you more privacy, but why would she do that? So you have to like make your way all the way across like the main area with her supercomputer and things like that to get to your little storage room bedroom.
Just to test myself, I probably would be like try to sneak in just to like. I don't know how if it's sneaking in the Golden Prophet's office is even like possible. If I have gotten away with it, I'm assuming it's because she let me get away with it, which means she is no longer the same person she was in the previous game, which I don't think would be. So I don't think she would. But yeah,
I really love the idea of you trying to progressively make it in, like, and then marking where you got caught each time to see the growth of, like, you'll, like, put a little scuff mark on the ground when she's like, good evening, and you're like, fuck, and then you, like, put a scuff on the ground, and then you keep going, and then you'll just, like, slowly watch it progress.
Try to, like, mark where the cameras are and everything, and every time I think I've, like, gone past a little, I get a little... I don't know, like a little buzz or something from the Golden Prophet indicating.
Oh my god, I forgot she had buzzers. I forgot she had little fucking tasers in people's heads. Yeah, I agree.
And once I do that, I like try to find the camera and like usually do a little hey towards where I think the camera is, which probably makes it very awkward when I'm not waving at the camera.
You're completely your back is facing the camera. Hi, hello.
Yeah, and it's probably entertaining the Golden Prophet a little bit,
100%.
even though she does not smile.
She's never once.
And then I go inside, keep listening to my music, and either do homework if I have any, or just rest.
This evening,
Sleep.
as you walk in, the room looks different. It is still a glorified storage closet. You are still surrounded by boxes and, bookshelves and papers and all of that. But 3 books have been pulled out and placed on your bed. The books are A History of Supers, volume 1 and 2, and then what looks like a handwritten journal.
Really? I have a math test tomorrow. I need to fucking study. It's not.
You hear
Eh.
you hear from just like outside really far away goes, "Too bad." And then nothing else.
I should still pass school, right? Like, besides Hero Wing, even if there wasn't the colors, I should have an alter ego that's like doing relatively whatever. You're not even listening, probably.
She's not. She's not.
I know the history of heroes. I don't give a shit. I'll read the more interesting looking journal.
Okay. As you open up, this is a handwritten journal from the Golden Prophet in the time of Jason.
You could tell me this stuff, right? Like, we could have a conversation, like pupil to master. Like, why do you need me to read your right? They need to stop questioning your decisions. Okay, let's see what this says.
As soon as you say I need to stop questioning your decisions, there is like a little chute up above your bed that just drops a single piece of chocolate.
That's supposed to be snarky, not serious. Ugh. Thank you.
That's better than I thought. I thought it was gonna be like the shocker was gonna give like a little like nice feeling jolt.
No, chocolate. We listen, she's very Pavlovian in her ways.
Almonds. Okay, nice. Well,
Why don't you
Well,
roll
I
to
read-
assess the situation?
all right, I shall roll. A D6.
2d6, and then
2d6.
you add superior.
I do recognize that each game I keep asking what are the dices I need to roll. One of these days I will stop that. I'm so sorry.
I don't care. It's 2d6. It's a really easy thing to tell you that you need to roll.
2d6 plus what?
Superior.
That is a 10. Oh,
Right. So
5 and a
to
4.
assess the situation, when you get a 10, you can ask 2 questions about the situation. There are example questions if you want, or you can ask me any 2 questions that you can think of about this journal, or what you learned from the journal.
So 2 questions. I guess, oh yeah, I can see the example questions here too. What do I think she, like, what do I read in this book that's relevant to our situation right now? Or what do I think what message or lesson she's trying to teach me?
Yeah. A lot of what she writes about Jason is that he is pleasantly stupid. And that he does not seem capable of injuring or harming another person. That he does not seem capable of being turned evil. She does call him
You're-
pleasantly stupid many times in the journal.
So Jason is not me, I'm assuming, right? Because you called me reckless a couple of times, I think.
You recognize who
Okay.
Jason is. You know who it is based on all of
No,
the
I
ages bullshit.
know, but like,
Oh,
she's
the
not
connection.
trying to be
No.
like, yeah,
You'd never heard of Fly.
we
Yeah, no,
also
she never
thought
said a bunch
Jason
of...
wouldn't hurt anyone, but okay, fine.
What's your
Jason
second
is
question?
Pleasantly stupid. I mean, my main thing I'm trying to understand is what lesson she wants me to glean from this, but I think that was kind of already, I asked that.
To be blatantly more specific to answer that question, she does not believe Jason held the emotional capability to turn evil and kill his friends and brother.
What can I get, like, about the Golden Prophet from this journal that she probably hopes I won't
Mhm.
gleam about her, or what she like. She didn't even think I would like get this little information or weakness about her because she thought I wouldn't like read too deep into it.
She
Does that
has
make sense?
she has more invested in the Argonaut than what has been previously understood, and she has a reason to make sure Jason is innocent.
Huh. Interesting read. Uh, any lesson you want me to glean from this, or you just want me to read 10 different ways the Argonaut was dumb, or 10 different words to use for dumb?
No response.
Because you have quite an expansive vocabulary, by the way. Ugh,
Chocolate.
thank you. I guess I'll read the History of Heroes. Wait, you said 3 books: History of Heroes, Journal.
Two history of heroes
Ah.
and one journal. If you're
What are
going,
the ones? The difference between the two? History.
why don't you roll to assess the situation, and I can tell you the difference. Or not, depending on how bad you roll.
That is that 10 again. It's 6 on a
Dang.
3.
All right,
I-
so the
Am I
one
playing
question
a
I will
glass
take
surface?
is, what is the difference? The first one is just a pristine, like, fresh copy of the History of Heroes, going all the way back from the founding of New Atlantis. The second is a hodgepodge, cut up version that has pieces of information from her own history, from the super team before you's history, and your current history. It is almost like a scrapbook where these extra notes have been added and photos, and it looks as though she was just trying to hide it under the guise of a totally normal book, when in fact it is not just a totally normal book.
I don't have too much time. I still need to practice. So, is there one you need me to read? I don't have the attention span to read all 3 today.
No response. You do also get another question about the books.
You need me to pick? What is this like a? You know what? I'll pick the scrappy one. It looks like an easier read.
It has pictures.
Yeah, it has those and parts of it are like bad. It has bad handwriting. I don't know whose handwriting this is, but I can skip those parts if I can't read it.
What's your one other question about that book?
I guess it says I read it. Yeah. What is the what are the insightful notes about the history of heroes that I get that I don't know already about the past? Or yeah.
There is an entity that has stepped outside of time and has been prevalent through every single generation of heroes.
And the name of this entity. I mean, I think I already know, but
I don't think it would be in the book. I don't think it would be in the book.
There's a lot of like cliffhangers here. I thought this is supposed to be history. What's this entity I keep seeing?
She turns off your lights.
You know, it means you're a poor historian if you can't, like, fill the entire book. There's a lot of questions that shouldn't be history or whatever. You're annoying.
Buzz. Just a gentle shock at the base of your skull.
I mean, I should stop questioning your decisions.
Chocolate.
Woo.
I love the Golden Prophet. Has anyone ever figured out that I really love her? She's great. I love her so much. All right, does anyone need to take...
Just want to mention also the name Prophet. It's a little too, I don't know, full of yourself, don't you think?
No response.
Fine, I shall follow the Prophet or whatever. Is there like a? Yeah, never mind. Sorry. All right, I just couldn't. I wanted to insult the Golden Prophet somehow, but that was poor.
Does anyone need to take a quick like bathroom break, drink break, snack break before we continue on?
I'm good to go. I was gonna say one final thing for the night to clarify when Quincy leaves the room and Annie actually goes to smoke the cigarette. You hear so much stifled coughing into a pillow. This is not someone who has had many cigarettes. This is someone who works with a bunch of mechanics and engineers and can get cigarettes, but is bad at it. There we go. Just the clarification, because I saw everyone's faces go, "Ah!" and I was like, oh, just calm down.
I think we are all just really surprised that Annie was like even considering cigarettes, especially with her goody two shoes moms.
Oh, we'll get into that. It's story. Sorry.
Sorry.
I'll go into that.
Gotta rebel somehow.
True.
Yeah.
So the sun rises on yet another day. It is a weekend, so it is a Saturday. You do not have school, but you do have play practice. You do, all of you having different parts to take hold in this play. I did make a joke about it being Little Shop of Horrors, and it will continue to be Little Shop of Horrors because I think that's funny. So as you all slowly make your way to the school's auditorium, the school's
Hear me
theater.
out. We could do musical numbers. Hear me out. If we pick a musical, we could. I'm just saying. Anyway.
Listen, I'm not gonna stop
feed me,
anyone.
Simo, feed me.
Beautiful. You make your way to the auditorium. It is, I don't want to say filled. It's probably about 20 other people in the cast and crew. Rub it in, Sinan, that you saw it on Broadway. That's fine.
It was off Broadway.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's still, it's the off Broadway. Who did you see it with?
Constance Wu. It's I think Seymour was played by someone who apparently was in High School Musical.
Corbin
only
Blue!
That I've never seen.
Corbin Blue! Jinx Monsoon is about to be Audrey in the off-Broadway.
Oh yeah, right. She just told me that. She was like, we should have seen it later. Also, Constance Wu was in it.
Good choices.
I don't know.
Audrey.
It was fun.
Anyway, Sinan just rubbing it in that he gets to go see all these fun shows, and that we
I
don't.
just
And
saw
it's
it for the first time. I just got excited. I've never seen it before.
It's very good. So a bunch of other theater kids are kind of sitting around talking. Currently in the stage of production, it is still learning lines, learning blocking. The construction of the sets are being done. Little baby tech stuff here, there, everywhere. I would love to just go around. What is everyone doing in this show? What are you? If you are a character, who are you? I want to hear the roles we have in this show.
Join because this is literally my first day of school. Like, we just got to the school.
You got to the school a couple months ago.
Oh, I thought we were like just here.
No,
Okay,
you got
never
to the
mind.
school a couple months ago. The big bad thing happened. You were out for like a week and a half because of the concussion thing. And now you're back.
Okay, I'm definitely doing like scenic construction, run crew, like set design, painting kind of stuff. Like,
Love it.
engineer, the mechanic is absolutely building shit.
I'm running the light board. I think I 100%. There's definitely a senior who's really mad because like running the light board's like kind of a thing that you like are supposed to work up to, and then I showed up and showed him up or them up and got replaced them as the person.
Was
running light board.
everyone's high school light board a weird hierarchy? Is that what I'm
Yeah,
learning?
no,
Okay.
It's a status thing.
You start as soundboard op, and then you move up to lightboard op, then ASM, then SM. It's weird, but a lot of schools do that.
There's a pecking order, okay? But yeah, I want to because I could just do it better.
I'm the dentist.
Yes.
Yes.
There's no way that with how good looking
You can't be Seymour.
he can't be Seymour.
You can't be Seymour.
And the director just had to like look at
Or
him
you
and
would
just
be
be like,
Seymour with just like glasses and that's it. And it's like, oh well, now he's a nerd.
Like it's a superhero thing, yeah. Just those like
but
round glasses.
He's just so much like taller and muscular than everybody else. The director had to like come to him afterwards, just like, listen, you can't be Seymour.
Look at you.
And truly he was just like, yeah, I make sense. I'll be the dentist. I mean, it makes sense. I am that pretty. So yeah. And I think he really likes it secretly every time he gets to sing the song.
Which
Sure,
song?
that's
There are
secret.
2 songs.
The one about being a sadistic dentist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's that one. There's also It's Just the Gas.
I don't remember that one. I now have to go listen to them all.
It's when
but
he's
he def-
fucking asphyxiating. When he kills himself because he's huffing gas, and it's him laughing himself to death.
No, not that one. He
Okay.
definitely loves the sadistic dentist song.
Okay. Fair.
Mhm.
What is I want to keep calling you Cywarp. I don't even know your human name anymore. Khan.
I think it's Khan.
Yeah, what is Khan doing in this show?
I mean, I was stuck between either the dentist or the boss. So now that it's
Mushnik!
the dentist's taken, I will do the Mushnik. Why not? We'll just be like grouchy old guy. And I was gonna say he probably never thought theater would be like an interesting thing for him, but then when he realized he could like kind of utilize all these emotions he keeps feeling from other people and kind of, I don't know, express that in a weird outwardly way, even though the Mushnik is not really, I'm not sure if that's the right role for it, but yeah, he got really
does-
into it.
Mushnik does some really grade A manipulation of Seymour. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Do you want
I
to be
guess
my
I-
son now that you have this plant that brings us a lot of
Ooh.
money?
I guess I yeah.
Mushnik's not a good
I
person.
get to learn some manipulation tactics from Mushnik, but also if I don't like who is playing Seymour, I'm probably fucking with their emotions a little bit on stage just while playing it. But if I like them, I'm probably like putting them in, like trying to influence them in a way that it's putting them into the zone a little bit more.
I think you don't like the actor who plays Seymour, but you sure love the actress who plays Audrey.
Oh no!
All right, then yeah, the Seymour is like occasionally laughing in inappropriate moments, and then like crying at like, or like feeling opposite emotions in bits occasionally.
You're the worst, understood. You are objectively the worst. That is a theater kid's worst fucking nightmare. And Sage,
Well, if he's a dick, he's a dick, and I need an outlet.
Ash, what do you do?
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Yeah.
No.
Is that what you
Oh.
do? You help you sleep at night?
No, God, no.
Trying to do interesting things.
God,
here.
I think Ash really wanted to try out and like go for the role of Seymour. Like he really wanted to go for that role, but chickened out last minute and just signed on for like props and set design.
Plants.
Yeah,
You got a
So
lot of
he
plants.
yeah. He
Backstage
begrudgingly
crew.
didn't try out, but you know he gets to play with plants. So
I also
it's-
think
it's
in
a
his mind,
good
he's like,
consolation prize.
stupid Audrey 2 puppet could have made my own stupid bullshit
Yeah.
puppet.
I'm like, like every time they like do something, like a part of it breaks or it like flops in a weird way, he's just like, "Oh, it's bullshit. I can show you a real Audrey too. Give me like 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes and like some shit."
Yeah.
And
I
then I think also like as the like every time Seymour goes to like do his lines and sings, like he'll Ash will just like mumble and sing lowly along with it, just because he really enjoyed that, like wanted to be that role. Yeah.
I also think, too, you are probably a little stressed because live plants under theater lights does not make the best situation for the plants. And I
Oh, everybody gets pissed off because as soon as like everyone's done practicing, he will go and take all of the plants and like put them out and spend like an extra hour and a half to 2 hours taking care of the plants after like everyone else is like putting up the rest of the stuff from the set, and he's just like, no, give me the plants, and the rest of you can go to hell.
My babies. And I think the best way to start this scene is for Cywarp. Khan, you immediately feel a very familiar sense of panic coming from someone in this room. You can pinpoint it almost exactly. It is the same pattern and cadence and self-talk that comes from from Sage when Sage is anxious.
So where is Sage?
Sage that you know is not here.
But if I can pinpoint where the emotion is,
Yeah,
where is
backstage.
that coming exactly from?
Backstage.
I'll definitely try to investigate that, but try to be low key about it.
Okay. As you head into the wings, I'm gonna have you roll to pierce the mask and see if you can find out who Sage is.
Oh, now I fucking fail. What was the
You
Pierce the Mask is
roll plus mundane.
mundane? That is a 4. No, 5. 3 and 1.
Experience. It's experience. As you
Yeah.
get backstage, you begin to try and like find exactly where or how where Sage is, because you are like, this is Sage's emotion pattern to a T. Like this is Sage when panicked. And as you begin to kind of slowly narrow down on what stage crew it is, you are called to the stage for your scene. You are
I was gonna say also, if this sounds like we're in Tech Week, if we're like coming in on a Saturday, so the amount
True.
of like stress and
Stress.
anxiety, if you just go backstage, it would get like fully jumbled together.
True.
And here I thought I was gonna pinpoint it on the wrong person and try to like subtly talk about the man-eating plants and make like a weird
wink, wink.
like wink wink plants. Am I right? Wink wink.
Well, now I'm sad I didn't do that. But no, I think I agree with Rob, which is you step backstage during Tech Week and it is nothing but panic. It is people not remembering their lines, stage pieces not being done.
Also, if you're not supposed to normally be in that wing, everyone would be like, that
Yeah.
would be stressing people out.
Whoever's in charge of props on that wing is like staring you down, like don't you fucking touch the props table at all.
Is this a school where we have enough people to have an individual person for set designer and props
Yes.
master, or would that be all consolidated?
No, so you have enough people that there is a set designer, there is a props manager, there are 2 like props assistants, 1 in each wing. Listen, if I can't have a fantasy game where the theater is well funded, I don't want it.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I knew the situation,
Yes.
and I love you for it.
It's very well funded. It's more funded than the football team. And that's a dream that will never happen.
It may be a dystopian hellscape of a superhero game, but great.
They have a very strong
maybe
arts
it's not a
program.
dystopia.
Yeah, maybe we actually just let things happen.
Hold up.
It's not that bad, you know?
It's actually
Maybe dystopia, but arts funding?
can't be that bad, can it? So you are called back on stage. You are no longer able to pinpoint Sage's anxiety.
Fine. Yes. What? Where am I supposed to stand?
You don't know where you're supposed to stand?
I thought it's Tech Week, isn't it? It's like where do we go?
The director,
We're practicing the tech thing, right? Never mind. That
student-
didn't make sense.
the student director, who is this very mousy, very like her hair is in 2 very perfect French braids. She takes herself far too seriously because she is the student director. She has like a full face of makeup. She has like readers that she puts down here on her nose. She probably doesn't actually need them. A beret, yes, she has a beret. She takes herself so seriously because in her mind, this is the Tonys. And she will be nominated for Best Director. How dare you? She also talks like that because I think that's fucking obnoxious.
So she says it's theater.
A
not
theater,
theater.
yes,
It's
yes.
theater.
It's theater. Embrace the theater, yeah.
We must use the transatlantic accent. That's
Exactly.
the only true accent theater.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm having weird flashbacks to fucking grad school.
I was
with
gonna
the
say
transatlantic
PTSD for
accent.
you.
The true
Oh,
villain.
no.
The true villain, the transatlantic accent.
Oh,
Anyway,
no.
she is looking at you, disgusted, because
I'm trying to get into character. It's grouchy, it's.
we've been blocking this for months now, and you're telling me you can't remember. Sorry, you can't remember it.
No, I'm method. I'm getting into character. It's
If you were method,
You
you
just
would have
don't
gotten a
remember
job
it.
at a flower shop, like I told you to.
Well, there was no fucking openings. I told you. I
Anyway,
checked it. There's like one plant store nearby.
and she like walks onto the stage. She's in fucking DeLuca's. She doesn't need to be in DeLuca's, but she is. And she walks onto the stage and like points with her toe where she needs you to stand. And then proceeds to like walk herself back out.
Question.
And I walk there.
Does anyone have their like work earbuds in? Like by mistake or intentionally? Just really quick question.
So my intention with the work earbuds is that they would be able to just be in at all times and be unobtrusive and hidden. So it's just supposed to be like a thing that we can use whenever.
Cool.
Because I wear earphones all the time, and I probably wear the work earbuds inside the earphones, there's a non-zero chance that I probably forget it in my ear occasionally. So it could be
Above
there.
the table, in my head, it's not like an earbud you have to take in and out. It's either like in my head, it's like one of those like spy things where it's like in your ear or like what, like like sci-fi like earbud.
Reason I asked is I absolutely think that my character is ADHD enough that she would accidentally leave the group link on like unmuted or accidentally click the unmute, and she is absolutely saying every single word to the show under her breath. She is singing everything under her breath. She knows the lines better than the actors who are calling line and is making notes under her breath. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, why can you not do a ball change? Like, are you kidding? So even though she's just painting in the background, if anyone accidentally has their earbuds in, that's
I love
a thing.
it. And yes, for those of you who don't know, DeLuca's are the cliche theater girl shoe. That's what DeLuca's are.
Mm-hmm.
They're
the character sheet,
wildly
yeah.
expensive too, for no good reason. So who, by show of hands, has their earbud in and on?
Always.
And I'm trying to figure out if in one of those moments I might like by impulse say thank you for reminding my line back, but I feel like that would reveal myself. And,
Thank you, line.
I don't know how much I'm trying to hide it.
Up to you.
Jace would have it in when he's not on stage, but
Okay.
every time he goes on, he takes
turns
it
it-
off.
Gotcha. So I
And
think
so I think probably hears it, like puts it back on and just starts hearing the like the constant running undertone.
so. For the sake of this, you all can hear someone being able to say all of the lines of the show. So very clearly, your team member, who you know as Kit, is here.
Yeah, I think there's a moment where I think during the show where because you're reciting all of it, right, Ruby?
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
like the tech kid who has stage fright and doesn't go on stage, but
Yeah.
can fucking belt it in the bathroom and knows that people are stupid.
So
That's who she is.
yeah, I think there's a nice little scene just with Ash kind of like as he's working on some stuff, and then there's that duet between Seymour and Audrey.
Do y'all
And,
sing Suddenly Seymour over the fucking headset together?
Not together, because he has his off, but he starts singing, and then as Kit is singing, he's just like, and like a little smile comes up, and just like they, unbeknownst to anyone else but him, start singing that duet together.
Dead.
Oh, incredible. Also, I'm gonna just say, because normally I feel like Dev would just be like, you're on the call, but I'm gonna say like Quincy is just so like desensitized to hearing Annabelle like in his ear at all times that he doesn't even think of it. It's like it would be weird if I didn't hear a stream of consciousness from my
Yeah.
twin right now.
We
So, like,
constantly communicate, I
Yeah,
feel like. So
yeah.
for you, this wouldn't be weird. And I
Right,
don't
like-
realize this is me absolutely being like, I'm intentionally letting the cat out of the bag, but I
Yeah.
think it's fine
Thank
for people
you.
to be like,
Thank
welcome.
you.
You know what?
Yeah,
You know what?
no,
In that case,
my
in that
character
case-
absolutely accidentally leaves the link open, so you all have a fun mystery to solve of who in the play is.
in that case, you
Yeah, I
also
have an idea for
100% get like very occasional color commentary in response to what Kit is saying from Dev. Like every so often, like
Just
when
us.
you say something like especially like witty or something, and like be like, oh, that was
I think
really
at
good.
some point, Kit's like, you'd be putting this person out of their misery if you just broke both their ankles or something like that because of how bad they're dancing.
No, literally, you know what it is? You know what it is? I have seen that there is a girl who I've already been listening to all the rumors because the techs are the one who hear all that shit since
True.
actors do not pay attention to them.
We're
And
invisible, yeah.
one of the senior actresses specifically got cast just because the high school theater director thought she was really cute and that she would pull off the role. And there is someone who has been working her way up in the ensemble for years and years and years and is amazing and like didn't get the role, and the people who are constantly cast in the great roles aren't getting the roles they deserve. So yeah, basically
I love it.
I'm sitting here like,
Incredible.
Kathy would be so much better in this part. I'm just saying.
No, I have to agree. Kathy, at least from here, has been really. I mean, it's kind of one of the things like a great ensemble member will like pull some focus, but not like that much focus, but like great stuff in the background.
So I have to be the one to do this, unfortunately. But hi, Devin Kit. I didn't realize you went to my school, but we've certainly been hearing your commentary running this whole time.
Oh,
I'll be
Kit,
the
this
adult.
wasn't a private channel.
Me, this has never happened before. Hi.
Well, I can tell it's probably never happened before. You two seem to be very good at talking to only each other. Welcome to public high school. I applaud your enthusiasm and attention to detail, my dear, but please try not to reveal yourself outside of the suit.
I'm usually very, very good about that. I keep nothing like that on my person. This just happened to be the day where my watch switched the channel. So I'm not panicking about my everything. I'm gonna reshop what I'm working at home as soon as I leave. But it seems like we may have some talking to do. I need to run to the restroom. Bye. And I click off the call
Okay.
and go into the hall panicking.
Hyperventilating, terrified.
This
Yeah.
is the teenager who was like, I don't know if I should own up to it. I don't know if I'd be cool in the situation, if I'd be like, oh darn, or be a superhero about it. So she just went every direction and then ran.
And Quincy is fully just blue screened, like just sitting up in the lighting booth, just like staring into blank space.
So,
I have
a question. Did Kit say out loud, I'm going to the bathroom?
Think yes. I think it was a panic thing of like I is saying it under my breath as I
Mhm.
thought that I was turning it off, but then it just came through. You know what I mean?
Do I clock the person who ran?
You clock the person who ran.
Okay.
I have a question for when Kit comes
So-
back from the restroom.
So
Oh.
you see super just to describe now that you're actually seeing this person, like less than 5 foot, maybe 90 pounds, 95, wind soaking wet, like huge red hair that's in braids and big overalls with a bunch of paint all over it. So
Well, Ruby and I are just not on screen now because Sinan's camera dropped, but everyone else is still in their screens. So
no.
Hey, what can
Or-
I say?
Wow.
I'm just
The
always in
camera
the right
loves
place
us.
at the right time.
if I lean here, you can see me a little bit.
No,
But
go
do you
back
want to
into
take a quick?
obscurity.
Yeah,
you wanna
let's
take a quick 5 at
let's
the
take a
moment?
quick 5 and see if Sinan's able
That's
to get
5.
back. That's 5. Just a quick 5, everyone. Yeah, we will be back in 5 minutes, and hopefully Sinan is able to get things working. Now I have to figure out. Hold on. No waving yet. I have to fix the transition. Hold on. No waving. Stop it. Okay, now you can wave. I'll be back in 5. Bop, boppity bop, we're back! Bibbity boppity boo! We're back! Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We have had our Sinan return, even though you can't see him in the... There you go. We've had our
Yay.
Sinan return. We are back to
I-
a bunch of theater kids not knowing how to act like humans. So Kit has run off to the bathroom. Mr. Brightside has clocked that Kit has run off to the bathroom, but also making it very well aware that he's there as well, by just nicely interrupting. Any actor on stage, so I would say both Mr. Brightside and Cywarp would be able to clock the only person frantically running to the bathroom. Dev has blue screened himself at his own computer and is unable to function. Sage is still maybe the only one who has his identity mostly hidden from everyone else, but that's okay because he already showed it to a child. So listen, I didn't mean it like that. I meant his identity, Marquise.
I knew what you meant. I was just really funny the way you said it.
Listen, I'm sleepy. I'm blaming my sleepy. Anyway,
So eepy.
I'm just so eepy. I'm just so eepy. You can't blame me.
By the way, I just have to ask this question. What does Khan look like? Not Cywarp, because your picture always gives me the impression of facial hair, and I'm like, I don't think he has any.
He probably has a little bit, like kind of a growing, as much as you like.
He's got
a reasonable
17-year-old
amount that you could
facial
have in
hair.
a 17
Yeah, he's got
yeah,
17-year-old
yeah.
facial hair.
So like awkward patchiness.
Yeah. Why do I keep getting blurry? Damn it. But yeah, it's awkward patchiness. Kind of. Yeah. That has a little bit of facial hair, and can't really think of facially like I'm gonna say Turkish looking, but that's a very vague fucking term, I guess. Slightly Middle Easterny, black hair, similar to this.
He looks like Sinan, is what
He
Sinan
looks
is
like
saying.
Sinan.
Sinan is saying he looks like
No,
Sinan.
I don't look
No,
that
he's
Turkish.
Turkish
Patchy
and
hair
handsome.
Sanam. God.
No,
Incredibly handsome.
DH Sanan.
he looks like your brother with patchy hair.
Why does it all go back to my brother with you lately? I'm joking.
I've seen him. I know what it looks like.
I haven't.
Fine.
Okay,
That would have
Yeah,
to be
I
you,
guess
because it
it's not
could be
that.
you.
could be you. Anyway, Kit, you're having a panic attack. What's going on? You're outside, in the hallway.
Great question. So I have an idea of what I think is maybe happening, but Anna, I'd love to flesh this out with you.
Yeah, what's up?
I think I go to the bathroom and I start feeling sick and the tinnitus gets worse. And I feel like immediately my brain is going to like hearing interference
Ooh.
or something like that. I don't know what direction you want to take that in, but I feel like there is something that's like taking the tinnitus and the headache and making it more extreme.
High or low?
So hi.
Okay. As you're in the bathroom, the tinnitus hits like no other, almost taking you down to your knees, like level of extreme. As you like kind of pull yourself up onto the sink, pushing yourself up, you begin to splash your face with water. As you begin to splash your face with water, the tinnitus gets worse, and it almost is like a searing headache situation in regards to, like, it has now gone from in your ears, like, in your ears and across your eyes. Like, that level of extreme tinnitus. As the ringing slowly fades, you begin to pick up what sounds like official police chatter. You're able to just pick up mentionings of, you know, things going on in the city, codes that you don't quite understand because you're not, you know, you don't know the police codes, mentioning
Wait.
of needing backup.
Hang on. Pause. I'm sorry. Does it sound like I am hearing voices in my head? Is this like a dissociative identity disorder thing? Or
It
does it sound like
is-
I'm hearing them literally out of like a police scanner? Like, am I hearing
It sounds like you would be sitting next to a police scanner. Like, if you had a police scanner
Okay.
next to you, that is what it sounds like. It's not in your head. It is external, but you hear it, and you're positive there is no police scanner in the bathroom. That's a weird crime.
No, I think I straight up just start looking around for like, where the fuck is there a police scanner in this room?
Why don't you roll to assess the situation?
Yeah, I absolutely I will. Okay, hang on. Actually, can I ask someone else to roll for me? I just don't have.
I
a way
got
of
you,
seeing
twin.
exercise. Thank you so much. Thank
Although I
you.
did roll
I've
Oh,
got my
7.
stats here.
a 6 and a 1.
So, plus superior.
Okay, so plus
be at least like a plus one.
superior, I have 0.
Okay, so a 7 is
enough.
a partial success. So you get to ask
Okay, I'll take
one question about the situation, and you get one going forward when acting on that information.
Hang on, I think I have a move that is also relevant.
Hell yeah.
So stand by. Oh, never mind. Just kidding. I took completely different moves than I was expecting. Cool. Yeah, no, that I'm just gonna 7. So
Yeah,
the question I
One
wanna
question,
ask-
and then
Yep.
if you act on it, you get a plus
No,
1.
Where's the police scanner?
There
a
is
police
not
scanner in this
one.
room.
Yeah, there's not a police scanner in this room. The police scanner noises are connected to the tinnitus somehow. Could be a
Okay.
hallucination. Could be. You don't really know.
Interesting. Yeah, like it's other kinds of electronic. Okay, interesting. Okay, cool.
I think also after the police siren kind of fades, you can hear very crystal clear the like playback of like Little Shop of Horrors. Even though you are in the bathroom, really far away, you shouldn't be able to hear it, but you can hear it like really clearly of like the playback track
I was
Like
gonna say
specifically the
there-
like orchestral like that's playing in the other room?
Yeah, so
Or-
like I am taking the example of what my high school used to do, which is you used to use the CD track until we had the SITS probe.
yeah, yeah.
So it is the CD track being played, and it sounds really close, even though you are nowhere close to, like, the bathroom is nowhere near where you would be able to hear it.
I mean, I was
Okay.
thinking we're probably mic'd up.
True.
as well.
Yeah, I would
So-
honestly try and like take out the earbud and like see if I still had a headset in. I hadn't thought about taking out like I'm taking off everything.
All of
to
the
try and get
electronics.
noise to yeah, I'm taking off like my extra earbud that has music in it. That comes off because now it's being overwhelmed. I'm just trying to figure out where the noise is coming from. So when I take off everything,
It's still there. And I think as you get to being able to like focus on the sound, because obviously you are overstimulated, so being able to focus on the sound is really hard. But as you begin to focus on the sound will change, as though it is like playing like a game of cat and mouse with you, where you're like, okay, I recognize this is Little Shop of Horrors. It changes to like the police radar. Okay, this sounds like police radar. It changes to someone's lavalier microphone. Okay, this sounds like it changes to a radio station. It
so
is
it's, like,
constantly.
constantly clicking and switching gears rather than playing them all at the same time.
Yes, it's
or is it,
it's like a
multiple
tape deck
audio
where you are just constantly switching and pressing the buttons. As soon as you can acknowledge what it is, as soon as you're like, I recognize this, it's like, lol, no you don't, new thing.
That's literally like ocular dissonance in a migraine. That's horrible.
Yeah, no,
I
it's the
hate
worst.
it. Literally auditory dissonance. Okay, yeah, no, I think at this point, like with the pain and with everything else happening, she's taken off stuff and she's just gonna very quickly text her brother. She's gonna text Quincy and be like, bathroom ASAP, meds help. Like,
Oh, I'm gone.
purse meds help.
I'm there.
So
Hey,
you
hey.
all see, those of you on stage, see who you assume is Dev, since he said, from up here, she looks good. From up here, she looks like she's doing great. The only
And
one
there's gotta
currently
be
in the tech
4
booth.
people.
Uh,
Well, unless there's like a spotlight and there's got to be somebody doing sound.
You have at least one spot. You've
Yeah.
got sound.
But yeah,
And
it narrows down to like 4,
Yeah,
maybe 5 people.
but you see
depending on how
someone
elaborate
run,
set.
grab a bag that is
Annabelle's.
Annabelle's and start taking off. You make it to the
Hey,
bathroom. Annabelle's not doing good.
What can I do? What can I do?
I'm like hearing stuff in my head. This is the thing I was talking about. I've been getting like a shit ton of migraines the past like week, and I just got back, and now it's here again. I don't know what's going on. Do you do you have my meds?
Yeah,
if I
yeah,
can-
yeah.
yeah. Thank
Oh.
you.
I'll just hand them over. Okay.
Yeah, and
What are
I
you
take a pill, swig of water.
What are you hearing? What are you hearing?
It's like I feel like a TV is shoved inside my head. One minute I'm hearing friggin' Bad Boys, What You Gonna Do, and the next minute I'm hearing like Little Shop of Horrors, and then I'm hearing you all talking and Teddy trying to get the ASM backstage to stop goofing off. Like
It's never gonna happen, but yeah.
it's it I don't know if it's like my brain holding on to sounds that it's heard and now recreating the interference. I don't know what's going on. Am I going crazy? I feel like I'm going crazy. And like Annie is fully hyperventilating. Like Annie does not understand what is going on.
Yeah.
Hey, Quincy, can you roll to assess the situation for me?
I
I
would
feel like I'm going
to.
crazy, maybe just these
9.
9. Go ahead. You can ask a question about the situation, and you can also take one forward when acting on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Or I can just tell you what I want to tell you, but it's up to you if you want a different answer.
Thank you, GM.
She needs a reboot.
Ah. Okay. You know what? Here. Why don't we just get you to
I,
just let you lay down for a second
No, hang on. Just give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
It's fine. I took my meds. How long does it usually take those to kick in? This will stop eventually, right?
Exactly.
you
Let's just
and she's like trying to stand up and go back to rehearsal and figure out what's going on and is clearly struggling and words are like looping.
yeah. No, Annie, come on,
I'm
come with
fine.
me.
I'm fine.
No, please.
fine.
No, Sandman.
I'm fine.
And as Annabelle just kind of falls asleep, dare I say that, I will kind of um do like the her arm over my shoulder, Harry, and just kind of take her to like, I'm assuming like, my brain immediately went to like my high school where the theater is also where like the band and like choir rooms are, so like to like one of like the band rooms, so I can just like let her lay down and be okay.
I'm glad you said band room and not immediately like green room couch.
No, because that would be
Gross.
a terrible place. Be a great place for someone to immediately find someone. So yeah,
Yes, Marquise?
that's what I'm doing.
Just clarifying.
Mhm.
We heard Quincy over the mic say Annabelle was in trouble and someone ran out to the bathroom, yes?
No. So
Okay, great.
You did
All
not
you-
hear anything about Annabelle being in trouble.
Yeah, you didn't
Cool.
hear any of
I
that conversation.
Great.
That
Yeah.
was a text to him. Yeah.
But you did see someone run full
Yeah, you
speed
just
from the tech booth outside.
You know the bathroom I went to. It's
Yeah.
pretty obvious. Yeah.
I mean, he'd poke his head out just to be like, what is going on out here? Mainly because wanted to confirm who Dev was. He has a feeling, but he wants to make sure who it was. So just seeing the back of Quincy.
Quincy just.
Yes. I would say
And to be fair, we are twins. We're obviously fraternal, but like, I mean, I'm like a similarly just under
Mhm.
5 foot, like maybe 95 pounds.
so.
With
Given
unkempt reddish hair.
full Sandman protocol, Annie will come back in about 15 minutes. It should be plenty of enough time for you to take care of what you need to take care of. But I will have you roll to unleash your powers to make sure nothing goes wrong.
Great. I'll because this is the difference between a +0 and a +1. I'll use my second gadget.
Okay?
So I can get a roll with superior, which means I will mark a condition after this because
Okay.
I'm out of gadgets. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't need it. It's 6 + 4 + 1, so 11.
Perfect.
I'm gonna mark guilty for no reason.
Yeah, no reason at all. Why would you feel guilty? You're able to fix what you know needed to be fixed. There was a little bit of water damage from the frantic splashing of water in the face, but you were able to get that under control. You were able to help with the auditory processing issues that were happening, and she'll wake up in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Now it is up to you, Quincy. Does she remember this?
Yeah, I don't do that.
Okay.
If I can help it. So
So, Annie, as you wake up, your headache is gone, the tinnitus is gone. You assume you have just passed the fuck out. You are now on the floor of one of the band rooms, but everything feels okay.
hey. You
Where are we?
we're just in the band room. You almost hit your head there, but it's all good. Looks like the meds are doing their job, and
Embarrassing. Did anyone see?
no, we were in the bathroom. It's totally fine.
Okay.
Fine.
If someone saw, you know that I would never hear the end of it. This is like our 3rd month at public school.
I know.
I don't
Although
want to screw it up already. I already have sat at like 3 wrong lunch tables. I didn't realize there were wrong lunch tables.
right? It's like there's like a whole unspoken thing, I guess.
Right? Like
It's like Like,
Weird hierarchy.
and like it's not just like what table, but even like different seats have like different importance, I guess. It's weird.
How long was
It's
I
just
out?
weird.
How long was I out? How long was I
It
out?
was just it's just like 15 minutes. You're totally okay. It's okay.
15 minutes? That is like the fourth time that has happened within the past like 2 months or less. It is getting more frequent. That is horrifying. Be out of school for a week and a half, Quincy.
Yeah,
I'm
I
scared.
mean,
Like,
I don't know. I mean, after the accident, obviously things have been different and you know, maybe
be fucking new, you know? The fact that there are just like no diagnosis possible. That how is that even?
maybe this is just maybe just I'm just gonna throw this out there, but what if this could be a feature and not a bug? What if this is some kind of, I don't know.
Crippling migraines, my favorite feature.
Like you said, you were
I
hearing
think that
stuff.
literally she says that in response.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna copy and paste that
Yeah.
from the DM.
No. It's just like, well, like you're hearing stuff from super far away, and
Yeah.
I think as you two are having this conversation, see just the very pissed off face of the student director right at that band door as she like knocks on it, opens it up and goes, "I'm sorry. I didn't think we were taking a 20 yet." And then she closes the door and turns and walks away.
sorry, Brittany.
No, it's not Brittany. It's like Anastasia, but she goes by Anastasia.
Thing I'm trying to figure out, is this part of the tinnitus thing? Or is this part of the powers thing? Because it could be that I'm actually hearing police scanners
I
and
mean,
hearing airwaves.
well,
Maybe I have tech powers. Maybe that's what it is.
here's the thing. So you were, what song were you hearing?
It was Little Shop of Horrors. It was literally the fucking CD. It
That's
has
what
the
was
scratch and
playing.
the
That's what
exact same
they were
place
going
in the
on
yeah.
stage. Yeah. So I mean, there's no way that you could have known what the song was, or well, you could just mind, but you couldn't have known what was being said backstage.
Wait,
Therefore, it's probably you are actually hearing those things.
great. Powers. Cool. All right. That's what I needed, was that check-in. Thank
That's
you.
what. Sorry, that's what I
Great.
meant by bug and not a feature.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Cool. Because
I
earlier I thought I was going crazy and hearing voices in my head. Good to know.
right.
Great. I'm gonna.
Yes.
Should we get back out
Yeah.
there? Oh,
I
sorry
don't.
for like
No.
open chat thing. I'm gonna keep that on
Oh,
lock from now on. Sorry.
I didn't sleep great, so I should have noticed. But
Yeah. Me either. All right, let's go.
As you two head back into the stage area, you've recognized that they've moved on to one of the problem scenes that, Anastasia has not liked, which is somewhere that's green. Immediately, Annie, you are like, fuck, I didn't do that stupid thing that the director wanted. I didn't get to finish the abstract. She had pictured the fence being like the abstract borderline between reality and this dream space, and she wanted you to be able to kind of represent that abstract of like this fence is holding her back from her actual dream, and it's stupid.
On one hand, I get it. On the other hand, literally she says she wants a white picket fence with a green yard and we can do abstraction with lights. I don't.
That's not what she wanted at all. She wanted it painted, and it wanted to be like free form, not an actual picket fence. And as you're like, fuck, I still have that thing to do. You recognize that one of the props masters, or one of the props assistants, has wheeled out what you had been working on before you went sleepy time, bro.
Wait, like the incompleted version, right?
Nope, full one.
No, completed. but I would like to say it is not painted. It is a small fence, but it is just multicolored wood, which seems the way the wood is colored, it looks like it's been done naturally.
Has a genius IQ. Can I put 2 and 2 together?
You can put 2 and 2 together.
Great. I immediately look at this and go, thanks. Appreciate it. And then I immediately start scanning the room like, okay, Sage is here. Sage is here. Who is it? Who is it? Where is he? I know this motherfucker.
This planty
So-
bitch.
Yeah, as you're looking around,
Is here somewhere.
you're looking around and then you just get a tap on your shoulder.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, I know you were
You!
out. Me, yeah.
Ew.
I just wanted to let you know I was able to fix that for you. So I hope it. Anastasia, she says it's apparently it's to her liking because it's as abstract enough with still being within the. But I know you didn't want it to just be like crazy highlighter colors, and I just found that cool looking wood. So
Hey, Cywarp.
I-
You can feel panic again.
Oh my god.
Oh, you
this
feel-
guy-
you don't feel
panicking.
panic. You, like just panic. You feel like panic, that nervousness, like you get that feeling like when you're looking over a cliff. That right there. That's the feeling mostly that you're getting. And he's like, yeah, so I know that was one of the things you were stressing out about, and then you got sick, I think people said. So I
Thanks.
was able to help out with that. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know that. And as he like turns away to walk, he'll stop for a second and go, also, you sound so much better at the Seymour song than Audrey, and like hurriedly walks off.
And immediately, and again, Annie, stage fright, did not think anyone was listening, didn't want anyone to be listening. Red as anything, immediately shuts the fuck up, does not say another word, and tries to just go right back to work and blend in and be like, nothing happened, I need to be scenery.
The answer is yes, Sinan. The answer
By the
is
way,
yes.
While this is happening, the moment I feel the anxiety and panic, my reaction is I first go, "Oh my god, no, this again," and then I can't help it and go and like yell in the direction where I felt it. My god, I thought sages were supposed to be calming.
As you say that, I think that's after I like hurriedly walk off, right? I think he yells that I thought sages were supposed to be calming, and like I'm sure a lot of people are like, "What the fuck?"
I think
are you talking about?"
Anastasia's like, that's not your line.
Yeah, and you just hear somebody trip over something and just eat shit.
The props table
Annie
destroyed.
Annie does not move, glares like, are you fucking kidding? Well, now we know who Cyborg is. There's another confirmed.
Well, I basically look at the director and I'm like, I'm sorry, it's an inside joke. It was a dare. I had to do it. We're on hold anyway. Come on.
I would prefer you keep your dares off my stage.
We're on. It's tech. I'm waiting around doing nothing.
And you're not acting like a professional. As she like starts getting like really teary-eyed and like misty-eyed as she's like trying to calm herself down.
Jace comes over
You
and
got
just
me out of
immediately
character!
starts rubbing her back, and it's just like, it's all right. Now, I understand you're under a lot of pressure. You're trying to create a masterpiece here. I think it's going to come together beautifully. You just have to have faith, both not in your cast and crew, but in yourself. It's going to be great.
Thank you. And she's like, everyone can take 10. I need a moment. As she like stands up and like whisks herself away, probably
Throws
to
the scarf.
throws the scarf. As she probably heads
I,
somewhere secluded, probably like the costume
I-
closet.
Oh god,
because
yeah, there it is.
because I can't take our director this way, and it's gonna like be a long day. It's our Saturday anyway. I try to like instill some emotions of pride in the project to her, and like this is actually good. Actually, the
Roll
feeling.
to unleash your powers.
Oh boy.
Pride is
Oh,
not the
boy.
opposite of shame, but its source. Humility.
Yeah, no, nothing can go wrong with it. You give this poor girl a lot of pride.
Okay, fine. Now pride.
No, you said what you said.
No,
You
it's
said what you
okay.
said,
Okay.
bitch! You said what you said!
That's a 4 and a 6 plus
10?
Plus what was the? It's freak, right?
Yes.
Or that is a 11.
11. Okay, so it will work successfully.
no.
No, it will work successfully. She now has some installation of pride, and you can see that as she walks away. Her posture goes from very clearly upset as like it was totally Mr. Brightside's words, or it's totally Jace's words that got to her, which was like, you know what? Right. I am proud of myself, and it's not my fault.
No.
It is not
Yeah.
my fault. As she brings herself to the costume closet to give you all a 10-minute break. And that 10-minute break will come next session. So you all can take the information you have about maybe some secret identities and explore them next session. It'll be great. Thank you everyone for watching. I had a great time. I hope you all did too. We'll just very quickly go around again, have everyone say themselves where you can find them and their favorite part of the session. I'm gonna mix it up and we're gonna go with Marquise, Mr. Barty first. Yep, do it. Thank you.
Amazing.
I'm Barty Time, your internet ex-boyfriend. Don't worry, it was mutual. I'm here just having a great time. I'll also be starting session 0 of Descent into Avernus this Saturday, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm also on the Ballad of Seven Dice, where I play a Catboy Magus who's stuck in a video game. And he's trying his best. He's trying his best. But my favorite part, honestly, just the whole play setup, whole musical setup. I love Little Shop of Horrors, so I've just been listening to the intro song a bunch of times because I love those. I'm sorry, I'm thinking more of the movie version because those 3 women are
Oh my gosh.
amazing
Yes.
voices. So that's me.
Alrighty. Moving on, we'll go to Bees. Oh, okay. Bees is dead.
Wait for it. let me
Bees, if you don't come back, I'll kill the child. Oh.
Hello, I am Bees.
Legend.
I am not your internet ex-boyfriend. I'm the guy sitting in the corner who sang a duet with you, and nobody will ever know. Also, a loud guy on the internet.
I love you so much.
Just as Marquise did it again, I was like, wait a minute, I have wigs, don't I? And I was like, yeah.
First of all, where'd you get that auntie wig from?
Hey, don't ask questions you don't want to ask you. All right? No.
He snatched it off her.
Yes, snatched it from an auntie.
Got a
It's
ball.
authentic.
That's grade A auntie hair right there.
Yes, I have a wonderful announcement. My podcast, Digiverse, which is the Digimon Actual Play, will be debuting all across the world on all your casters that play pods, April 7th.
Woo!
So keep an eye out for that. Episode 1. And I do some other stuff, but right now I'm just working and crying. But that'll be over soon, and I'll be able to do fun stuff again. Also, favorite thing. That's right. God, there was so much. I want to say my little bean and her powers. She getting powers. I will protect her with my life without second thought.
Why do you think I did it?
Because you're an evil monster, that's why.
You are correct, good sir. Moving on. Looks like Ruby is choking, so we'll move to Rob. Rob, go ahead.
1 second.
Oh, yes, please. Beautiful.
Victoria flip. Anyway, I'm Rob. I played your brain without a brain today. Favorite part for me. Oh no.
We really broke Ruby.
Brooklyn in the red zone. Oh no. So anyway, my favorite part is gotta be the little chocolate shoot, because also here's the thing, that's gotta be new
It
because
is.
Tiny didn't need it. Aeneas didn't need positive reinforcement. He just needed to be told he was doing a good job, and that was all he needed.
Oh, the chocolate
so
shoot
I
is
love-
new, yeah.
The chocolate shoot is new from the Golden Prophet. But yes, I'm Rob. I am a part of the Game Woven podcast, which first of all, Bees has been on. The wonderful, lovely Bees has been on twice, and Anna and Marquise have both been on previously.
Why do you
and
sound so much less excited to
Lucille.
say Marquise and I have been on the show than when Bees was? I know
was
where you
just
sleep.
accentuating that he's been on twice. I don't know. But not only is the Game Mode podcast such an incredible project that I'm very proud of, it's our actually 1 year birthday for the podcast today. So if you want to go check us out on your podcaster of choice, or check out our Twitter or whatever at Game Woven. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. All right. Ruby has returned from the dead, so go ahead and
Yeah,
do your
I
outro.
inhaled dust and went from great all episode to suddenly I'm dying.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Okay.
We're fine.
Method acting.
Everyone. Apparently, my name's Ruby. I am a actor, streamer, speedrunner, and a interviewer with Games Done Quick and Frame Fatales. I currently have been doing a lot of challenge runs, so anything from like Overcooked to multi-world archipelagos, Hades crowd control, Shadow of the Colossus and Titan Souls blindfolded and racing. Like insane shit. So that's a lot of fun. So you can find me over there at twitch.tv/RubyHeart. I also am part of the Need for Speedrunning podcast. So we talk about what makes speedruns entertaining, how to break games, and friendship with friends. So it's a lot of fun. I'm on that with a bunch of really great gamers. So Jay Hobbs, who's part of the GDQ interview team as well, and some other good beans. So yeah.
And what was your favorite part?
Oh my god, the same one as Bees, honestly. Your sweet little bean, as soon as she pulled the electricity out and was so excited about it, I swear to god, I'm saying this is headcanon. Tonight, the thing that Annie is tinkering with is like making some kind of lantern, and I want this to be something later that I can
You
tinker
can put it in a
to
lantern.
work with her power so she can keep it with her in a little like cute plushy lantern.
I love it.
So just know that I haven't met her yet, but when I do,
That's gonna happen.
I love her.
Yes. We love Janice. We stand Janice so much.
Janice was my favorite part of the episode too.
That's
She's
valid.
great.
She's cute.
Yep.
We love Janice.
Mhm.
All right. Last but not least, Sanan.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sanan. You can find me here once every 2 Wednesdays doing this, and also part of the Cirque Noir podcast. That's part of Roll for Chaos, and that's basically the extent of streaming or TTRPG related content I do right now. Outside that, I'm a film producer. My last film will be in Tribeca Film Festival, so if anyone's in New York in June, let me know, and would love to have you. Yeah, that's all for now. Oh, favorite part. Just all of us being a part of this play randomly, and figuring out who we are through theater drama.
The best way to figure out who you are.
or power involved theater drama. So yeah, it's
It's impeccable.
fun.
Thank you everyone for watching.
Also the point when you said reboot and everyone being like, "Huh?" That was also fun.
Can I say, seeing the expressions on y'all's faces today was fun. That's all.
I was in my head, I was like, I could be more tactful about this, but also, bitch needs a reboot.
Happy fun times.
Anyway, thank you all for
Happy
watching. My
fun
name
times.
is Anna, or Sanctum Cosplays. You can find me all throughout the internet, anywhere you need a dramatic bitch. I was on the Game Woven podcast. I will soon be on Tempest Multi as playing Jennifer, aka Regen the Mutant, which will be super fun. You can catch me also on Eden's Fall, which is a Lancer podcast. You can catch me being a guest star on many different places. I'm where I am. Find me where all of your dramatic bitch needs are, is really, quite frankly, where it is. But thank you everyone for watching. We will see you in 2 weeks, and hopefully, maybe, sometime in early April for maybe a super special Anna birthday stream with a bunch of different one-shots.
Favorite part?
My favorite part, Janice. I love Janice. So well. Okay, Janice and Golden Prophet. The chocolate shoot is kind of fucking amazing. And I bet you in Golden Prophet's brain, she's like, I need to be nicer. I'm gonna use positive reinforcement by sending chocolate down and not considering how
Googling.
bad that is.
Or Googling how to be nice to people.
Yeah, and they're like, give a little treat. And she's like, I can give a little treat. I know how operative conditioning works. Let's go.
No. It wasn't Googling how to be nice to people. It was literally seeing just on Twitter people saying, you could do this as a little treat. And they're taking that as a little treat out of context.
Yep.
She did. She took out the little treat out of context. So yeah, those are my two favorite parts. Is that looks like Chad's favorite part is the fact it isn't actually a dystopian future because the arts are well funded, which is true. But yes, thank you all for watching. We will keep you updated if there is going to be a super special little Anna birthday stream, because Anna likes RPGs and Anna likes her friends, and Anna's birthday's coming up. So we'll see you all soon. Have a great one. Love you all. Good night. I said that and then didn't have my OBS up. That's really awkward.
Great, nailing it.
We're doing good things.